Hello. Hi guys. Welcome back to my ASMR channel. For today, I don't know if you can tell, but I did cut my hair. It's literally that short, which is kind of crazy. But for today, we are just gonna do like a whisper ramble. Get ready with me. I wanted to film a little bit more, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup so I can make another video, which you guys will see probably. I want to say like before this video. I'm also sorry for like any noise in advance because you guys know that Daphne likes to bark, and then my boyfriend, you can see his computer setup. He's with my baby in the other room, so I'm planning on doing a what's in my diaper bag. Oh, you can see Daph. Pobrecita. I feel bad for her because she's like outside with this game, but we're slowly getting her to adapt to the baby. So yeah, we're just gonna quickly do my makeup, and I wanna like ramble about a couple of things that I've been like going through, like my postpartum betrayals. Also, I wanted to mention like my favorite ASMR artists, talk about that a little bit, and where I draw like inspiration from a little bit, and also about new TV shows and movies that I've seen lately. But first, we do have a drink, so I have a Gatorade. Let's open it. That's really good. I don't know what flavor this is. This is glacier cherry. It's pretty good. I'm gonna pour it in a cup. That made some cool sounds. That's refreshing. Have a straw. Sorry. Okay, that's really good. Alright. So I'm not gonna really like talk about the products I'm using because they're literally the same products that I used to make other Get Ready With Me. I just more so wanted to talk about other things. My AC also just stopped, which is convenient. I did switch up the rose water spray that I was using, so now this is the Stayers with Hazel, which is alcohol free. It's the aloe vera formula with the rose petal infusions. I don't know, it's literally the same thing as the Mario Badescu one, but this one I feel like, I don't know, it's literally the same thing, but it was a little more expensive. I just wanted to try it out. I'm actually going to spray a little bit more because I feel a little bit dry. Okay, now that that's on, so I did just want to talk about some of my postpartum betrayals. First of all, this is easily like the most difficult job I've ever done or I've ever had. I was aware that you have to feed the baby, just not that often. Well, like I did know, right? But it's just waking up to actually do it. It was kind of like insane, but you do it nonetheless because you need to feed your baby. But we've been waking up, so every 2 to 3 hours. We did have an issue where he wasn't gaining weight. I was breastfeeding him, so I really didn't know how much he was taking, and I didn't know how much he was taking in. So the doctor recommended that we give him formula. So we started giving him formula. We started giving him formula, and he's been regaining his weight, which is a good thing. Also, if you are going to be a first-time mom or have a baby, I 1000% recommend a diaper genie. You guys can probably see it back there, but really is a lifesaver. There's also so many things that like we've had to buy like recently that we didn't know we were gonna need, if that makes sense. For instance, we were gifted like a ton of diapers, and he was actually allergic. He was allergic. My baby was allergic. stroller, so it's like 3 different pieces, but it is like a stroller car seat combo. Mind you, we took him home in that car seat. I was lifting his head like the whole time because I was like, that looks wrong. And so we like tried everything, and all the comments online were like, this doesn't recline bar backing up for my baby, I don't know what. We went and bought a $70 car seat at Walmart, and it works better than whatever I bought. And oh my god, you guys, that's so bad. We're gonna try to fix it. I didn't think, and I knew better because it says I need help. Oh my god. Comment down below if you've ever used the Juvia's places. Don't look at me right now. That's so bad. Oh my god. We're gonna try to fix that. I don't know how. This looks like I had the worst suntan on my face. You know what? We're gonna fix it. It's okay. Honestly, this might not go well. In my next video, if you see me looking like a clown, I'm sorry. I knew better than to put that much on my face. I feel stupid now. Oh my god, give me 1 second. That's ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna try to fix it with some concealer. Some concealer. Oh yeah, maybe that might work. It is going to be like an extremely pink under eye. So anyways, yeah, we went and bought a $70 car seat from Walmart, and it worked like better than anything. I'm still scared to kind of like drive with him, but I think like slowly I'll learn, if that makes sense. Slowly but surely I'll learn how to like feel more comfortable driving with him, like do appointments and whatnot. So I don't know, that's like a very pink under eye. I don't know. Man, I feel like I ruined the makeup. Oh, this thing keeps falling. This is like a sign for me to stop. It's okay, hopefully. It's still going. So yeah, those are like a couple things that postpartum have just like not sent me to a shock, but it's just like been difficult. Aside from that, my baby's very colicky. I didn't understand what colic meant, but it means like they have gas basically, and they can't really like, baby's digestive systems aren't like up to date, you know, in comparison to like an adult, obviously. So in other words, he can't like really burp on his own, and you have to burp them. So it's been kind of like a struggle. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to adjust this camera angle. Okay, that looks a little bit better. So yeah, that's been keeping my baby up. He has like a weird wake window where at nighttime like he just cannot sleep like for the life of him. But it's been like a blessing too. Like I love him so much. And it's weird because I was telling my boyfriend when I was pregnant, and I had expressed it to other people as well, like when I was pregnant I didn't know how to feel because it's like I didn't know him. I don't know, there's like a little bit of like a disconnect. I don't know if like other mothers have felt that. I know like postpartum mothers feel that too, where it's like you disconnect from your baby because you're going through a lot, like mentally, physically, emotionally. But I felt the opposite, so I felt like that when I was pregnant, and now that I have him I feel like, oh, like I love him, like there's no doubt. It's so weird to say like I have a son, like who let me be a mom. Like that's so crazy to say like I'm someone's mom. I think I've always wanted children though. I've always wanted to be a mom. I think he's made me more soft because I feel like I can be very cold. Like naturally, that's just kind of like who I am. But he's made me soft. everything's been going well. I'm gonna, like I said, the video I'm gonna make right now is my diaper bag essentials and the things I have in my diaper bag. Every time, it never fails that I drop this powder on my leg. I love the way this smells, the Cody Airspun one. This makeup's a mess. Aside from that, my heart broke because of Daphne. She is outside. She's been sleeping, mind you, ever since she was a baby. Well, she slept with me, you know, like she knows nothing else since literally she was like weeks old. And she looks so sad outside, but it's just to like adjust her to the baby until she can like behave, if that makes sense. She did kind of like, not that she didn't take well to him, but sorry, I got a text about like a service outage. This internet I have is bad. I'm switching to AT&T because I have Spectrum right now, but it's so bad. Oops, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so I feel bad that Daphne's like outside. But only for a little bit. Hopefully when he's older, like, no, she'll take to him like a little better, if that makes sense. Okay, so now moving on. I do want to talk about some of like my favorite ASMR artists. I'm gonna put on my Too Faced lip gloss. So, ASMR for me. I don't want you guys to comment down below who are some of your favorite ASMR artists or people you like watch regularly, because I watch ASMR like regularly. My boyfriend's always like, that's so weird. He's gotten used to it now because when I fall asleep, like I listen to it. But I started when I was maybe like, I want to say like in high school. It may not have been high school. It's like I listened to things that were like ASMR-ish, but I didn't know it was ASMR, if that makes sense. Maybe like when I was in college, like 16, 17, 18. But I started out with like really small channels. Give me 1 second. So I started out with like really small channels. I forget her name, but she would eat like Chick-fil-A. And I used to love to watch her eat Chick-fil-A. It was like Chick-fil-A with a Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. But I started off like with smaller creators, I guess, that have kind of like blown up since through other platforms like TikTok and whatnot. Some of my current favorites though right now, I've always loved Grace B and her sister Mads ASMR. She does a lot of like the positive affirmations, and she actually had a baby. I think she just announced that she's having another baby. I've always really liked Grace B. She goes, not 1, not 2, but 3. It might be her sister that does that for her Patreon. It goes, not 1, not 2, but 3. I think it is Mads ASMR, her sister, that does that. Some other ones I like. I like, what's her name? Haley Jean ASMR. She's like big on books, and I follow her vlog channel too, but I love Haley Jean ASMR. She does a lot of mukbangs. Recently she just did like a pickle mukbang with Jimmy John's pickle sandwich, and it made such good like crunch noises when she was eating. But I love Haley Jean. She does a lot of like bookish, I don't know, ASMR, but she's so talented. She does a lot of gaming stuff too, like she'll do Roblox and like different games, which I think is cool. she's an OG too, like an OG ASMR artist. There's Rach ASMR. Go and look her up. Rach ASMR. She does a lot of like shopping. She does like neighborhood gossip and story times. I love like the neighborhood gossip ones. There's Neenerland ASMR. She does some true crime stuff. That's also really cool. If you guys want me to do that, let me know. But she does a lot of like true crime stories and she'll retell them. She also does a lot of book reviews and makeup reviews. I think there's another girl, her name is also Maddie, and her husband's like in the army or something, and I know she lives like on base with him. I think she's like from Washington or something. She's mentioned that before. But she does vlogs where she's like at home opening up like PR packages and whatnot. I really like her. It's very comforting to like watch her. Like it makes you feel very nostalgic, very cozy when you watch her. Another one. Oh, what's her name? Her name's Senna ASMR. I had been watching her for a while. She's a younger girl. She's like 17 and she's in high school. 17 or 18, and she's like a senior right now, but she had disappeared like for a while. I guess like, you know, people go through troubles and whatnot, especially at that age. But I had been watching her for a while and she just disappeared, you know, and now she came back on. So I've been like her videos a lot. They're very comforting. They're super comforting. She's also from like Sweden, like the Netherlands or something like that. And speaking of, I like Fleur ASMR. Her ASMR is actually very comforting as well. Like super comforting. So yeah, Fleur ASMR. She's also from like, she's not from the US. She might be German. To be honest. I'm not too sure, but I think she is German, Swedish also. Again, I'm not too sure. I don't know if I want to leave the makeup. Let me do some eyeshadow. But yeah, those are some of my favorite ASMR artists. Comment down below if you guys have any other ASMR artists that you like really love, because I'm always looking for good ones. Oh, there's Dean ASMR. I like him too. I like Dean ASMR. Dean ASMR. He's like one of the only ASMR artists like I really watch, if I'm being honest. I feel like I don't watch a lot of male ASMR artists. To me, like I don't know. Some of my favorite types of ASMR are like these get ready with me's. Oh my god, speaking of, there's this girl. Her name is Yadi. I believe she lives in California. Her name is Yadira, but Yadi for short. Yadi ASMR. I love her vibe. It's very like girly, very like coquette type. It's like super nice. She like travels and has her own like brand and whatnot. Like I believe it's called YSCO or something like that, where she does like notebooks and bags and she travels and she does like vlogs with coffee shops, and I love it. And she does a lot of ASMR with the Tascam mic, which I've been wanting to get because right now I use like a Blue Yeti. So I've been wanting to use that a little bit, or get one so I can use it a little bit. But yeah, for right now, since I just had a baby, I'm on a budget. That's another thing. Expenses, my god. It's been crazy, I'm telling you. I kind of want to try. I bought this like at like a 99-cent store. It's like a liquid liner type thing. But I want to try it. It's a lip stain. Sorry, not liquid liner. My brain's like kind of all over the place. But yeah, let's try it. I don't know how to feel about that. Let's see. It looks like I ate like a guess that's okay. It looks like I ate like a slushie or something. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, comment down below. Who your favorite ASMR artists are. And again, I'm always curious because I like to watch ASMR. I'm gonna top that with another Too Faced lip gloss. This one's actually the Maximum Plump, but it has like a shiny effect on it. All of these burn so bad, but they make your lips look really good. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, I can't. You guys can kind of see though. You guys can kind of see. I'm debating doing a wing liner, but I think I am. Gonna do a wing liner. So yeah, moving on. The last thing I did want to talk about was some TV shows and movies that I've seen recently. So I'm sure you guys know, but the new Stranger Things season 5, it just dropped. And I've been keeping up with it since the beginning. When it premiered, when it aired. I want to say it was like maybe 16. So for me, you know, I didn't necessarily, grow up with them. Oh my god, you can hear my baby. That's cute. Baby ASMR. Like I wasn't the same age as those kids because they are younger even now, right? However, I did like start watching it when they were children, so to see it kind of like surfacing come to life is like very like surreal. Like they're older now, like it's so crazy. I saw an edit of when they were literally like babies, and now that I have a son, I'm like, oh, that's cute, you know. Oops. That's really, really cute. But I just want to say, like, this new season, I thought last season was super good. The only season I'm iffy about is season 2. The whole plotline, like, with her sister. And this is like a forewarning because I am gonna mention some spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, like, you can stop the video now or fast forward it however you want. But I am gonna mention like a couple of things. So the plotline, like with her sister, I feel like that episode, I just skipped through it. Like, it completely lost me. I believe in season 2, it didn't like it. And now her sister has returned in this last season, in the last episode. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, what are they gonna do with it? You know? Like, God knows what they're gonna do with it. I did cry when Hopper at the end, Elsie said he has like I'm not gonna mention it on YouTube because I don't want to get flagged or anything, but the thing to kind of like end it all if things go south. And she's like, what are you doing? Like, what do you mean? And he gives like the speech about how he's super proud of her. Mind you, I'm really emotional and also like really big on Stranger Things. Also, quick shout out to my mom. God bless moms, because this whole postpartum thing, I wouldn't have been able to watch Stranger Things without her help. You know, like she's been cooking, cleaning, like doing everything here at my apartment. But yeah, anyways, shout out to moms. Back to what I was saying. So my mom was mentioning that, you know, Robin's little speech, because in the last episode, again, spoilers ahead, in the last episode, the Demogorgons are about to like kill all his friends, kill Mike, and oh my god, what's his name? Not Dustin. You see, my brain's ready. It's about to kill his friends. Mike is one of them, Robin's another one. I can't forget, I know his real name, the actor's name is Caleb McLaughlin, but I can't remember his name in the show. Anyways, the Demogorgons are about to kill them. And Will remembers Robin's speech, and he's like associated, like he taps into the mind flayer to control the Demogorgons, and it's so cool because they're about to attack his friends, and he stops him, and basically he has powers the way Elle does. And my mom was like, it's not so much that, because there's this lore that he's like in love with Mike, but it's not so much that Robin's speech, you know, like, oh, it's about like loving Mike or whatever, but it's about kind of like coming into his power, and that Vecna's hold over Will was his beer. So as soon as he let go of that beer, he was able to like fully unleash his powers, which I thought was cool, which also reminded me of It, especially with this new season, It Welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's kind of like the same concept, even with like the movies and whatnot. Like, this demon or entity, whatever, is like harnessing energy off of the fear of the children. And it's kind of like the same concept, I feel like, with Stranger Things, because Vecna mentions how he takes kids because they're innocent, because they're fearful, they're easy to manipulate. Questionable. But yeah, he literally like almost verbatim, that's what he says. So, you know, by kind of like listening to Robin's speech and coming into his own power and being confident and not fearful anymore, he's able to recognize his full potential and reach his full power. My mom's the one that caught on to that. I was like, wow, that's so crazy. As an English teacher, I feel like I overanalyze a lot of stuff as well when it comes to symbolism, or like references and whatnot, or like the metaphors and like the figurative language, so to speak, within like the like TV shows and movies and whatnot. So with that being said, I could be overanalyzing everything. I like that there's like a meme where it's like my English teacher, when it asking me like what the blue curtain meant in the story, it's like it means the curtain's blue. I think that's so funny. But yeah, I thought this new season was pretty good. I'm so sorry too, because my AC just started up again. But yeah, I thought this new season was really, really good. Go and watch it if you haven't. Again, there are a lot of like subplots and sublines, but if you can get through that, it is worth the watch. There's a lot of advertisements as well. A lot of like crude jokes, I'd like to say as well, because go watch it. I'm not gonna explain it because I don't want to spoil it further, but there are a lot of like jokes. It's kind of like, we waited I don't know how many years for this. I've seen so many memes online where I'm like, oh, that's funny. But yeah, I haven't seen Wicked yet. I want to see Wicked for good. I literally, before I went into labor, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the movie theater, I'm gonna see it. This will be like the last movie I see in theaters before I give birth. I didn't make it to the movie theater. So, it's okay, but I do want to see it eventually, like when it premieres like on TV or for streaming platforms and whatnot. But I did see Zootopia, the second Zootopia. I saw the second Zootopia.